Let's take a look at what Tesla did today. So we closed at 403.31, up $8.57. That's 2.17% up. Post-market seem to be up by 3 additional buck. Let's take a look at what this means on the chart. Going up by $8 can mean something very special, like it could mean something absolutely not special. So this is why we are looking at the chart to get the context. So here we are. We are still into a bullish channel. Medium term, I would call it medium term because it started around October, November. This is a medium term bullish channel. Then a short-term bearish channel. Short-term bearish channel. We are still in the bearish channel. We are still into it. So from a daily chart perspective, there's nothing to do yet. What is special is that we almost came outside of our bullish channel. And each time I see this is renewing my faith in technical analysis when it's well done, because this is the bullish channel that we were in. We touched it here with this candle on January 2nd. We touched the support also January 8th. January 10th, we went lower than that support. This is pretty incredible. Look at this. We went lower during the day. We closed back above. We never went outside of the bullish channel, well, below that support. Never went below that support. We went super close. And now today, look at this. We opened lower. This was not looking good today. Today was not looking good at the beginning. We opened below 388.73. That was not looking good. We were below our bullish channel support. We opened below 388.73, as I mentioned. And we have another resistance right here that we opened under. So this was not looking good at the beginning. But because we always wait, most of the time, for the completion of a candle in order to make a decision about it, and look at what happened. Boom, 2% higher. So on the daily chart, we still don't have a buy signal. On the 1 hour chart, that's another thing. If you want to play it intraday, there's a buy signal there. We are going to take a look at it in a second. Yeah, no buy signal yet on the daily chart, but we are still into our bullish channel. So that's pretty impressive. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. Yeah, on the 1 hour chart, we had identified that we were into a small congestion zone, an equilibrium between the buyers and sellers. And that equilibrium was between, since January 2nd, that equilibrium was between 388.73, even though we were weakening that part a little bit. But on the upper part was 465. 465, and we beat that 465 during the last candle of the hour. So because of this beat right here, we can talk about a buy signal on the hourly chart. On the 1 hour chart, we have a buy signal because we beat 465, which was a resistance, a horizontal resistance. We have stochastic over 60, blah, blah, blah. Now, we still need to contextualize that buy signal. We also had resistance at 403.30. This was a support at the time, December 31st, also used as support January 6th, and also in the past a little bit later. So we have another resistance just above 403.30. When you have two resistance that are super close, and one is broken, we might as well wait for a close above the second one in order to get it. But what is of note is that we stopped right smack on it, 403.31. Here, the line is at 403.30. Cannot make this up. You can look at my video. I make a video every day. 403.30, we stopped right smack on it. So tomorrow, if we opened above 403.30 and looking at the post market, we should be opening above 403.30. Then you can consider the break to be done. This is jumping the gun a little bit because theoretically you would need to wait for the end of the candle on the 1 hour chart. But rules are there to be broken if you want to break them. So a small buy signal on the 1 hour chart that could lead us to 415. So maybe we are talking about $12 a share. And then 415.47, it's possible that we cave in to 415.47. We don't know. Maybe we are going to cave in there, but even if we cave in, maybe there's some money to be made from 403 or 406 to 415. And if it does not cave in, then this is great. But yeah, this is an intraday play. So if you play it on the 1 hour chart, you need to check it every hour to see what's happening with it because it could reverse on you. This is a positive sign. And 415 can be a resistance because it has been in the past. January 6th, we had Tesla move up and then we could not stay above 415. So this is why 415.47 is going to be very important to break. If we break it, then this will eventually influence the stochastic for the daily chart. And maybe we are going to get a buy signal eventually on the daily chart. There you have it. We have a little bit of movement with Tesla today. Let's take a look at the rest of the market. VIX. Okay, this is why Tesla did not do so good at the open because VIX opened at 21. So high VIX. We still have a high VIX. This is still a concern. Tesla had a nice last hour or half hour, but this is still a concern. VIX is climbing. When VIX is going higher, stock market tends to go lower. So always keep this into consideration. So even if we see buy signals elsewhere, don't put in as much because we have a bigger VIX. But VIX came down pretty good today. We are at 19. So this move down helped a lot, but it's still an elevated VIX. And if we take a look at the bonds are also climbing, we are at 4.792%. This is a concern, and this is why we see the concern in the VIX. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. We started breaking some support last week. We are above 41,826. Once we are going to break 41,368, then this is going to become a little bit more dangerous. But even with the good day today, we don't have stochastic over 60, so we should not really believe that. So Dow Jones still does not want to go higher. We are still into a downward channel, even though we had a good day today. SPX bouncing right smack on support. This is nice. No stochastic, still going down because we are into a downward channel, just like Tesla. Nasdaq, this is a green candle, but we are still trending down. So we cannot really say that this is a good news today. Russell, we broke outside the bullish channel. So the small caps were trending up. They stopped trending up. They stopped trending up last Friday. Right now, they are trending sideways. So right now, this is the main pattern that is in effect. So we are bouncing on support today right here. Bouncing on support, okay, good. It's not going down yet. It's not going lower yet. The support I'm looking at is 2149. If we break 2149, then we are heading further down. So all in all, good day for Tesla today. Post-market, we are now at 407. So maybe people are starting to wake up about what can be happening for the earnings that is happening on January. In terms of news, Tesla had a recall of 239,000 vehicles. And these are not really recalls because a software update fixes things. So this is a misnomer. And Morgan Stanley said Tesla is poised to make great strides in autonomous vehicle development. Morgan Stanley raised its price target on the company's stock to 430 from 400. So maybe, it might have convinced, it seems to have convinced people to now pay higher than $400 for a Tesla share. Whereas just last week, at the end of last week, people were not willing to pay that price. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, You can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.